Hi.
Hi Leon, how are we? Just give me a few moments, matey. Just updating the stream now. How are you doing today? Are you all well? Just give me a few moments. I'm just updating the title and description. I am doing this from my PS5 and I'm having to edit it over on my laptop
In good and you?
sitting next to me. Yes, mate, I'm very good, very good. Hope you're having a good Tuesday.
No worries.
So tonight, I've been on the marketplace, and immediately upon loading up, now with the PS5 um, marketplace, now we had 4 aircraft last week, and I can't say they weren't the best. We did get like a citation and a few other bits and bobs. Nothing too extravagant though. But this week, we have had something a bit different, and I'm going to show you exactly the new releases now as it stands in the PS5 marketplace, which are available for you to go and download and buy right now. So the newest update, world update that there was, I believe, where is she? It was Australia, and I've just downloaded it. Can't seem to find where it is. But if we go, unfortunately, there's no airports, there's no activities, and there's nothing else. There was just a free world update. And if you go to aircraft, go all the way down to the bottom here. So we had the H-Jet, the Cessna, the P180 Avanti aircraft, and the B390. Now this week we've got the Fokker aircraft, very retro. I did buy this back on the Xbox, and it's done by Orbix, which is pretty cool. You got the CAC Boomerang, again by Ini Builds, and I went for this one, which is the Archangel. The Archangel, should I say, a Cold War supersonic aircraft. It cost me, I think it was 84 credits, which was just under £20, I think, 18.99. But it's got contact by Ini Build, so it says it's been developed by someone called KwikFlight, and support by Ini Builds. So it could be an Ini Build aircraft. But it step into a fully modelled cockpit with period accurate instruments, functional autopilot navigation systems, and reconnaissance cameras. Sleek titanium fuselage, blended delta wings, twin afterburning turbo jet rams, and dynamic liveries, bringing this Cold War legend to life. Now, I've always saw this aircraft as like a static, but to actually get in one now and fly it as well. So those are the reconnaissance cameras that you can see there from the co-pilot in the back. Few screenshots for you. And I did just take this to Farnborough, and I was struggling to get it off the floor, but there we are there. Absolutely, Leon. I couldn't agree anything more with you there. So what we're going to do, I've already bought this. So what we're going to do is go to free flight. She's already loaded up there. So it just says default, which kind of, it put me a bit uneasy seeing that, because then I'm thinking, oh my God, is it a scam? I don't know. But there she is. You get a few liveries with the aircraft. So you get a default, You get a fired liveried aircraft. I think that's pretty hideous, if I'm being totally honest. You get the NASA, and you get the United States Air Force. Now, I've gone with the NASA livery for this one. So let's save that, and let's go back. And I think it's only fair that we are in the NASA aircraft, that we go down to Cape Canaveral. And we are going to need a pretty lengthy runway. So we'll go to runway 33 here on the NASA shuttle landing facility. And let's jump into this. I'll do a bit of a walk around while it's parked up, and then we'll jump into the flight deck. And there she is. So there she is, guys. Absolutely stunning. And you can, again, I'm not a professional with this, so if you do spot anything that's out of the ordinary, or that isn't textured quite right, please let us know. And but it sounds pretty good, it looks pretty good. Those are those cameras that we can see there. Before we get our head taken off by the engine, she's in NASA livery. Bit of a walk around here, just having a bit of a model of the aircraft, seeing what we're looking. And it all looks pretty good so far. So next, what I'll do now is jump into the flight deck. And here we are. So here are all the dials, the switches. I mean, it's going to take a lot of getting around on this one, I think. But I have to say, it does look pretty good.
Love the cockpit.
Yeah, I have to agree as well. It's again, comparing it from the photos that was in the marketplace, it does look pretty spot on. I mean, at least you know you're not being scammed. So, is there any more cockpit, instrument, co-pilot? Ah, here we go. We can see it from the back. Let's close this. That's pretty cool. Imagine being the I think there's a mission in, if you've ever played Battlefield 3, there's a very cool mission where you are flying, it's an aircraft carrier mission, and then you jump into this and you do some reconnaissance missions from the air. But this looks pretty cool, I have to say. What else is that? Landing, pilot, close, yeah. Showcase. What cameras have we got? It's like something out of Thunderbirds. Okay, at least you get a bit of a top-down view. That'll be pretty good as you're going supersonic. But I think with no further ado, let's get this bird in the air. So, parking brake is going off now, and we're going to go full afterburner. We are airborne. Gear is going up. and nothing more suited than going out of the NASA shuttle facility here. God, it's so loud. I mean, we're not even losing any speed whatsoever. It looks pretty good, I have to say. Yeah, it does look pretty good. It sounds pretty good as well. The model looks pretty alright too. And I might have to let go of the control stick at the moment and change our external view for a minute. Okay, so we're already through Mach 1. And let's bring this up even further, because this, I'm sure this can go into the stratosphere, if I'm right in thinking that. Please, again, correct me if I'm wrong, please. But what is your thoughts so far? I mean, I think I'm going to have quite a bit of fun with this one. It'd be cool if they actually released... Oh, what was that aircraft from Top Gun Maverick? Come on, chat, let me know. What was that aircraft called? Really starting to bug me now that I should really know that, because I had tons of fun in that aircraft. But there we are. We're already heading up to 40,000 feet and still going faster. Apologies if I just blew your TV speakers out there.
I think Dark Star.
That's the one, the Dark Star. Yes, yes, the Dark Star. Yeah, because with the Dark Star, you could get up to like Mach 9 or 10, I think it was. You could do like London to New York in like an hour or something, something stupid like that. I actually took it on a full tank of fuel, took it off from London Heathrow, just to see how far around the world I could get, and I think I got to some little remote town in airstrip in India. Is how
Mach 11, I think.
Is how far I got it. Yeah, you're right, Mach 11. Yeah, unbelievable bit of it, kit. But we're already at 48% fuel. Just go a bit higher with this. 56,000 we are going through now. Absolutely ploughing through the altitude. Mach 2. 2.10. I mean, we're still rising even though it looks like the airspeed is dropping, so we are still going faster. And we can see from our little reconnaissance camera there of what is Florida below. And we should start to see the curvature of the Earth. It's been all right, to be honest, Leon. I've been stood down from work today just because it's so quiet with the conflict in Iran. So I'm back tomorrow at 6 AM. So this stream isn't going to be a long one tonight, probably till around about 8:30ish. Just keep it to an hour, I think. What about yourself? Been up to much? I did do a flight this morning. I've done a couple of flights actually for my career. I took the 7-3 from London to Bordeaux, Bordeaux to Verona in Italy. Oh, did you hear that thump then? And this is probably where we should get some autopilot put in. Let me quickly let go of the controls. Let me pause this. Right, let me go down here to the autopilot. Now I need autopilot on, heading on. Yeah, this is just switching everything, all the
I wake up at 6:30 AM for school.
The roll
but
and everything.
I can probably wake up at 6 AM if you want.
I don't feel like this autopilot's going very well. Or is it just starting to correct itself out? We're going that fast now that we can't. Okay, we're ditching the speed. We can't do absolutely anything. We're in a nosedive and we can't go any further. I think we're going to be ploughing into the ground at Mach 2. Oh no, it's all going to end in tears on our first flight. We've got malfunctions everywhere. I think this is it. Let's do a bit of a mulligan. Slew mode to help us out. Look, you can actually see our contrail there. Oh dear. There we go. I think we've actually made the aircraft test. Nothing wants to work now. Oh no. Oh dear. It was going so well and it's all ended in tears. Okay, we'll do a restart. Oh no. I wake up at 6:30 AM for school, but I could probably wake up at 6. Oh, okay, yeah. I mean, I start work at 6 AM. I'm up for usually around about 4:30ish, and I like to get myself a cup of tea, get myself ready. Okay, right. So let me take a quick look at this autopilot. So auto nav heading hold. I think this is the trouble when you actually don't know, have a clue on what any of this stuff does. Okay, let me turn all of that off. Oh, we don't want any of it on. And then what we will do is release the parking brake.
I need to go. Have fun with our stream.
Catch you later, Leon. Thanks for tuning in. Greatly appreciated as always. Okay, full throttle. Afterburner is on. Second time out of Cape Canaveral, and we'll get to a reasonable altitude before we try and flick the autopilot in. I just want to go straight and level, and hopefully that kind of does the trick. So blasting through 17,000 now, 19,000, there's 20. So 25,000, we're still going on, we're still going. Coming up to 30,000. There she is, piece of cake. Coming up to 35 and a half. And we are already past the sound barrier, as we are just going through 37,500 feet, almost coming up to 40 now, and we are picking up speed as we ascend higher through the atmosphere out of Cape Canaveral, and you can see the landing strip that we took off from, so no lacking in performance in this thing, should I say. Mach 1.47, 48, 49 and Mach 1.5. So the brand new Archangel, let me know your thoughts. I mean, I think it's an absolute brilliant bit of kit. Absolute brilliant bit of kit. I just need to get my head around the actual workings of this flight deck. Right. Auto heading hold. That's going on. That's Absolutely none. Absolutely none. Absolutely none. It's annoying because I can't get the autopilot to work. Hello, how are we? How are we all doing? So there we are. We're at gone Mach 2 now. Let's try and get a bit higher as we go through, coming up to 50,000 feet now over Florida. And I have to say, this is I am playing on PlayStation 5, guys, so absolute brand new for the PS5, this aircraft. I'm trying to keep the camera towards the front, really. I don't want to go near the back because of the sonic boom that's produced. If you do want a taste, cover your ears in 3, 2, 1. But that's what you're gonna that's what you're gonna be hearing if I go from behind. But let's try and get this bird up to Mach 3. So we're speeding through now. Mach 24.5 just hit, and we're still ascending through. Just about to hit 70,000 feet now. And there we are, 70,000 at Mach 2.67 and still going. And we're still going. Mach 2.8, 2.85, 2.86. And we're just about to come through Mach 3 now. Hold your nose, because here it goes. 76,000. There's Mach 3. 3 times the speed of sound. And we are still climbing, and we're about, and you can just start to see the curvature of the earth there. I mean, even better from that point of view. Oh, look at that. And we're still increasing. Mach 3.4, going through 82,000 feet. Just want to see how fast can we get with this thing. I mean, I am full back on the yoke as it is, and we are starting to our vertical speed starting to come down just a bit by bit at the moment. We're Mach 3.6789, Mach 3.7. There we go. 3.78. Vertical speed still dropping, which is okay. Okay, and we're officially over speed. So Mach 3.8 I think is pretty much the limit with this one. We're at 93,000. We're increasing more and more. I think we're going for the 100,000 feet. There we go. There's 100,000 gone. Okay. Amazing stuff. Woo. Right. I've now cut the engines. He says. Am I thinking all this autopilot has now kicked in? We do seem to be on a level. Oh no, never mind, we are descending. I thought the autopilot might have been, for a second there, engaged and giving us level flight. But you can see them, that reconnaissance camera there. Can I go through to the back here? Just so you can see, there we go. That's the camera from outside. There's external cameras from in the back there. Brilliant. Now I can't get back through. Oh, there we go. Right, okay. 3 point. Okay, Mach 0.4. Right, let's cut the engines now. So idled, and what we're going to do is we're going to saw this thing back down to earth. Where even are they? And you can just start to see the darkness of space above us. Phenomenal. Absolutely brilliant. And we are still going Mach 1.9. I just don't like the way that this is heading. It keeps jarring from side to side, and now I'm entering into a full pitch nosedive. This is the one thing that I didn't want, was to start spinning out of control. But it looks like it's about to happen. Oh no. Blech. Oh dearie me. Okay, at least switching the engines back on gives us okay, that's kind of brought us into a bit of a dive that we at least we can try and get out of. So I'm full back on the stick at the moment. And we are starting to poke those up. Absolutely caning through the altitude. Oh my lord. And we'll find some random ass airport on the floor. So descending through now. Oh, caught that just in time as we go back through the sound barrier. Now let's bank this up here to the right hand side and start heading towards the east coast of America from our flight from the Kennedy Space Center today. Have no idea where we're going. We'll just figure that out as soon as we start coming down and slowing this aircraft down and bringing it in for our very first landing should as well. Another first for the channel. So there we are. We have the coastline now in sight, and it's actually a bit of a battle to keep this aircraft under control. I feel that as soon as you put the power to idle, it has this. It's like it's a stall mechanism. As you can see, again the nose is starting to point towards the floor, and I am full back on the dual sense controller now. Just trying to keep these birds from just literally falling out of the sky. So descending through 25,500 feet. We're descending through now. Throttle to about 50% there, and nice and gentle as she goes as we descend through, and then we'll try and look for an airfield to actually land at. So ladies and gentlemen, the all brand new Archangel for the PS5. And I do have to say, I do wonder what it would be like to see this in the PSVR 2, which I actually might boot up in the next couple of moments. So if you do fancy sticking around for that, because I do fancy seeing this in VR and seeing the world below me. Okay, let's bring this thing down. Let's get it on the deck. Oh, there's an airport below us. That'll do nicely, I think. As if we can get there in time. Okay, going through 10,000 feet now.
I wake up at 6:30 am for school, but I can probably wake up at 6 am if you want. I think I cooked. I need to go, have fun with our stream. Hi.
Okay, so we do have a airport directly ahead. KXNO. That mean is that Knoxville airport? Again, I'm no good with the states. I've never been there. Don't even know what state I'm actually in. Absolutely having a blast with this. Now, I think it's safe to say it's great to get it up in the air, but getting it back down is a thing of difficulty. I'm not going to lie, this is genuinely hard. I think he's trying to judge how far away I actually am from the airport at the same time. Airport should be coming up very, very shortly. Let's hope to God we don't go past it. It's saying it's directly ahead. Ah, there she is. I can see it. I can see it. Now let's see if we can get it on the floor. I highly doubt it. This is not going to be messy. This is not going to be pretty at all. We're stalling. We're stalling. We're stalling. No! Oh dear me. Oh. Oh well, there we go. There we are. That is our first landing in the Archangel, unfortunately. Oh dear me. But there she is, guys. In all her beauty. Let me know your thoughts. But you do have a lot of stuff to go over. You've got all the cameras in the bottom, very realistic looking bays as well. Some more of the cameras there. Let's have a look underneath here. Rear wells. But just overall, a really good looking designed aircraft, especially for something that's a default. Now again, if this is being modelled by any builds, then hats off to them, they've done an incredible job. Well, I was a bit sceptical with it being my very first purchase. But yeah, a lot of fun in it. Yeah, really, really good. Thing that I moved towards now. No, I think the landing gear is absolutely cream crackered on that one. But guys, if you did enjoy that, I'll be dropping a full video on it towards the end of the week with a full review. Call it Friday, we'll see. I've also got my career episode coming on Sunday as well. I have Touchdown Tuesdays every Tuesday night for you, where we land at any kind of airport. Drop your comments below. If you did like it, give it a like. If you enjoyed it, and if you want to see more, feel free, hit a subscribe, no pressure. But the likes do go a long way. It really does help me out. And I will see you in the next one. So thank you very much, guys. Cheerio.